What up, party people? Getting some Don't Starve in tonight just for a little bit. I'm going to be streaming. I'm at day 721 right now. So keeping on my goal to 3,000. So come check it out.
popping it, walking, popping it, walking. Popping it, walking, about to go and get some compliments. Popping it, walking, about to go and get some compliments. Popping it, walking, about to go and get compliments, compliments. Bag it. Popping it, walking, about to go and get some compliments. Popping it, walking, about to go and get some compliments. Popping it, walking, about to go and get compliments, compliments. Bag it. I'm gonna put you dollar. Sis, 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 I'm gonna put you
to be Geraldine's new flame. Wave those paws in the air, spin around like Fred Astaire. Slip me five if we can jive. That's Geraldine's routine. Lift those puppies off the ground, swing those hips and shake them down. It's rag, it's razzy, it's nice and jazz. It's Geraldine's routine. Wave those paws in the air, spin around like Fred Astaire. Slip me five if we can jive. That's Geraldine's routine. Lift those puppies off the ground, swing those hips and shake them down. Let's hump, let's jump, let's thumpity bump. It's Geraldine.
wife think you so hot, and I wonder what you got, you rascal.
Yo, Dillers, what's shaking, bacon? It's been good. Things have been good. Just chilling like a villain, playing some mellow games. I'm on a mission right now to get to 3,000 days and don't starve. I'm at 727. So slowly but surely. How have you been, buddy? Damn. That is sad. That game is dead. Last time I tried to play, I tried to queue up in teams with DSF and yeah, we couldn't even get into a game. So at that point I was like, yeah, I'm pretty much donezo. I mean, even if it wasn't dead to you, it's dead, so it's you could still try to get in there. Now, sometimes, I think it's like at certain times of day, you can get matches going. It seems like. I don't know. Yeah. Xbox is coming. I don't know how much it's going to lift PC back up. I guess we'll find out. Getting a little bit laggy. See if I can go summon deer clops real quick. Oh, actually. I just feel like I can't be a troll in that game anymore, like I used to be able to, and too serious. Yeah, man, that's all we did was troll. I do give it that still, though. There's not many other games where you can do those kinds of ridiculous strategies, so I do miss that. Like trap strategies and rock throwing. Alright, let's see if I can beat out deer clops. Should have brought some pine cones. Maybe I'll go get more. I mean, I think that's the community too, is a lot of haters. A lot of ragers. Damn straight, Dillers. Damn straight. I think I remember when we were playing a lot, it was like people would get mad at me for bow kiting because they're like, "Well, that's not the real game." I'm like, what? That's if you can do it in the game, it's real. All is fair. That's true. Jab still plays. There's a few people who still like pop in from time to time. I think X Gold's still in there occasionally, and but somewhere around here is a Berger waiting to kick my ass. I don't know where he is. Alright, this is probably solid. Playing some random shit. So I did find, so I've been playing this game Paladins a little bit. It's got a bit of the troll factor in it, which I like, so that's why I kind of stuck with it. But the problem with a lot of the games right now that I'm into, or that I need like a legit team. The game I'm playing this Don't Starve? I mean, I'm not starving. That's basically my goal. Don't starve and don't die. So yes, technically I'm winning. I'm trying to bait out a boss right now. I don't know how long it's gonna be till he pops up. I guess I'll just go back to what I was doing. But in Paladins, though, I went with this character called Torvald, and basically the whole strategy is like build up my ult and then I can blow people off the stage, which is pretty troll. So I like games where I can do shenanigans like that. I was playing what was it, Quake Champions, and it's kind of hard to be trolling in that, so I just basically went pure gauntlet, and that was pretty ridiculous. I have not played PUBG since the alpha access. It looks completely different now. I'm amazed at how different it looks now. Before it looked basically like a true H1Z1 clone that just did not run as well. Now it actually looks like pretty legitimate and everything, but I'm just kind of rolling with the punches. I was thinking about getting it, that or just finally giving in and getting Siege. AD. We're out of control, my friend. Oh. Dang, I don't even know when those choose their destiny. Alright, I gotta change up the music, get a little bit more hype going. Dang, I'm like connecting forever. Switch back to... I'm amazed it's taking this long to connect. This does not happen. I think I would be down for that kind of nonsense, because really otherwise I feel like the game is a little too slow for me. Like, I'm all about the like that fast paced. Alright, I'm gonna cancel this because I don't know, it's stuck. Alright, one sec while I get reconnected. Happens sometimes. It might be because they're doing an update like at the same time. Yeah, see, I would be down for stuff like that. Like, I'd be down to, like, race or do something really trolly. Some kind of shenanigans. But otherwise, I feel like, yeah, I feel like PUBG might be a little too slow for me. And H1Z1 is kind of my pace, but it just doesn't run well on my system. That's kind of the bottom line. But yeah, so for Quake Champions, I was wrecking it up. I don't even know if it's like running still right now, but yeah, I was basically just using the melee weapon, which is a little chain, like a little saw, and you just charge at people and saw them. It's like my version of chainsaw all over again. Aw, Mudflap. I've had some trolley games of culling with Mudflap. Alright, we're back. Apparently I didn't teleport, so let's try this again. Nothing like running over your homies to have a successful game. So the quick rundown on this game is basically, first and foremost, don't starve, and then survive. And you can craft, you can build a base, you can build all sorts of shenanigans to make it easier to survive. And it just takes basically grinding resources, and then basically you grind up and get the stuff you need to fight all the different bosses and mobs that spawn at random times. And you kind of deal with environmental changes. So like right now, it's winter. I'm making my base in a cave, which is always night, which means my sanity is always kind of draining. So there's different challenges for different areas. It's winter, so I have to have thermal stone to keep from freezing. It's a whole lot of nonsense. But my goal was, I saw another streamer who was at 3,000 days, and I was like, holy shit, because that's a lot of days, game days, to invest in this game. I usually, before that, I've always like kind of like hit around the like 400 mark, but then I was like, after I saw that, I was like, I could do 3,000, and not only that, but I'll make a crazier looking base. So this is my base right now. Kind of see what's going on. I'll kind of give you the full tour. I got little homies hanging out down here. Got all my items all labeled and keeping it fresh. Heater to keep me toasty. Fridge, crock pots, meat racks to keep my food going. Ah. Got farms. Up here is a bunch of rabbits that'll kill me because I'm holding meat. So let me take a chance. Actually not. I'll leave them alone for now. Yeah, I got a little rabbit hutch area. These are pig houses. They help fight stuff and shenanigans. Yeah, so what games are you playing other than PUBG right now? Oh, thank you. I got individually packaged rabbits because I needed to kill them. This is easier. Like I'm gonna aggro him right now. I'm gonna be so mad. Like they're all mad. My ghostie's gonna kill that shit for me. Come on, Abigail. Yeah, got him. where the party's at. Ah. Getting a little bit of lag spikes. More farms. And then, actually I'll keep showing you more. But wait, there's more. Over here is like my pseudo zoo. I've got a Slurtle in his little home. I've got a monkey in here. He's chilling. And eventually I'll have some more creatures trapped. I found out yesterday that the particular map, this particular server that I generated, because every time you generate a server, the map is different. Like the layout, where everything is located, what's in the map, it's always kind of random. And so there's these parts in the caves that are called ancient runes. And usually you could just like get to them, but on some of the maps, they're like, it's like a floating island, and so the only way to get over there is to teleport over there or to kill these giant tentacles and like wormhole over there, which I had never seen anything like that until this map. So if you can kind of see here, so this whole chunk of area is like this floating island that I can only get into by teleporting, which requires a fairly expensive item. Pain in the butt. And then you get in there and then you have to fight a boss. If you die over there, it's like really hard to get out. It's a bunch of shenanigans. Pretty much Illuminati. So that's my base. All this rocky turf I'm walking on makes it so I move faster. So to make it, I have to do a bunch of shenanigans. So that alone, I have to chop. It costs a bunch of chopped wood and a bunch of rocky turf. It's a whole process, and I've got a lot of it. He didn't win the last one. Hey, who won the last culling tournament? Kavason. Yeah. Yeah, but that's kind of how it goes. Everybody quits after the tournaments. They come back just for the tournaments and then they peace out again. DSF got into the finals in the last one that they just did. Dang. How so? Oh no, I think I saw that one. That was like a couple tournaments ago, right? Tournaments are intense. I think free-for-all tournaments in general is kind of booty. Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. I saw you talking about that in the chat. Yeah, it's kind of messed. Yeah, that is kind of sucky. I didn't even know that. That's messed up. Rigged. Shit's rigged. I was too lazy to enter any of those tournaments though. The start time for us so early. I enjoy my sleep too much. You like to play on the edge, man. Living on the edge. Okay, let's see if I can get this boss to pop out. That's one thing I will never do. I will never change my Steam name. It gets too confusing. I have no problem with people knowing who I am. If they feel that that's some kind of advantage, then whatever. Same with like stream sniping. Like if somebody wants to stream snipe me, whatever, man. I mean, that's just kind of the way it goes. I'm kind of okay with it. It's a lot of effort. Too much effort. I mean, true that, and then my stance is, if I can't still make it work with them stream sniping, then I need to step up my game. I just consider it an extra layer of challenge for me. Yeah, but I've been kind of like hopping around different games, trying to find one that I'm kind of like really digging. Really, it's just a matter of, I think I really just need to like find a team, maybe hit up some like community forums or something, find some peeps who are down to like go for it in a tournament. Maybe in Paladins. That might be the one. You wanna go pro in something? What game are you feeling? We got this. I mean, I play a little bit of everything. I'm down to pick up whatever's new if it's for the right cause. So. Probably the most popular ones are like, I'll play Overwatch, I'll play League, I'll play whatever. Pokemon Go! How do you even go pro in that? You just take down all the gyms. I got all the gyms. I feel like that game's kind of dead too. I don't see like hooligans like hitting up the parks and with their phones out. I feel like Pokemon Go mellowed out pretty fast after the first summer. Alright, where the hell is this Deerclops? Oh, Berger! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I didn't know he was right there. Hot damn. So that's a boss. But because it's winter, he's hibernating, which means if I'm too close to him, it'll just knock me out. Look at him sleeping. Look at him. But I don't need to kill him right now, so I just basically use him to chop trees down. So like you hit him and then get him to kind of chase you around. The problem right now is Abigail, my ghost, will just pull aggro and just cause a bunch of shenanigans to happen and then die. So I'm trying to keep a little bit distant. But I don't want to kill him. I've got him in this good spot where I plant a bunch of trees and he just chops trees for me for free. Travel the world as a Pokemon Go team. That is not a thing. There's no way that's a thing. Damn, I did not realize Berger was right there though. All of my business. Maybe I could get Deerclops and Berger to duke it out. It's a little scary. Rocket. I mean, if that was legitimately like a thing, then I actually might even consider it, but that's definitely not a thing. There's no way. I'm bummed though. Paladins just has their qualifiers. I think it's over already, but basically is free to enter the qualifiers, and you just had to have a team, and top teams make it into the tournament to get 10K. It's like a 10K prize right now. Nah, he'd be Brock if anything. H1Z1. I would. That game does not run well though. I crash a lot. I mean, if you're willing to deal with the fact that it's likely I'll crash out of the game and you guys have to thug it undermanned, then hey, let's do it. I've already got it. And I still have really no clue what the hell's going on, but I'll do it. I can do that. I actually, when I do play, and when it does not crash, I make it to top, I don't know, like top 8 people, usually. Oh. Oh, the other one? Just the normal age one? Do people even play that anymore? It's like dead. I'm playing a survival game right now. That's what this is right here. I'm going for 3K. That's not like tournaments though. Okay, that's not really going pro. Oh good, it has lag. Just what I need. That was kind of what I was hinting at. It's like, find me a game that's got like high quality lag. That's what I'm all about. I've been streaming, but I've been streaming during the day. So this is probably the first time I've streamed at night in a while. I'll probably get back to making it a regular thing at night. This is my jam. Sleep is for the weak. There's a cure for that. It's called energy drinks. And insomnia. Just natural inbuilt insomnia. Hey, I'm on it. Is my music looping? Might be. Alright, let's go in a different direction. Then let's go, Aw, yeah. Chill beats. Alright, I'm giving Deer Claps one more day and then I'm gonna call it because this is too sad. I just want him to come chop trees for me. And maybe get in a war with Berger. All the little trees. Chivalry. I have played Chivalry. Also kind of slow. Oh, shut my mic. I think that of all the games I play. Oh, the wolves. Ah, man, I don't want to fight wolves here. Pain in the butt. Pain in the butt. Smash. Been there, done that, man. What the hell? What? What? Oh, God. No, I'm lagging. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. There's lag. What inopportune timing. Abigail, don't you die on me. Oh, yeah. Look at her thugging it. Like a boss. Oh, did she die? Oh, she died. Dang, she tried though. Alright, let me just get them all corralled. Get her flower and then we'll go to the next chunk. Yeah, yeah, break out of there, you stupid hound. I almost got lag killed though. That was booty. Woo! Alright, I got my flower. That's my little ghosty. And she dies. Actually, I got penguins diving at me. All sorts of shit going on. Take them to the beefaloes. Let's go. Let's go, wolfies. Don't you get distracted on me. We got a mission. I think I lost some of them. Damn it. Where'd the others go? Did they get in a war with the penguins? Ah, god damn it. Oh, there's more penguins. Oh, they are at war. Alright, that works for me. Penguins OP. Jesus Christ. If I die, that's the way I die, to Good old latency. Hey, why are you chasing bunnies over here, buddy? Let's go. Let's go. Freaking wolves. What happened to all those penguins that were over here? Oh, here they are. Ooh. Oh, get wrecked. Good job, penguins. With the penguin jukes. Oh. Got him. You've been beating Rain in the culling? He's still in there? Good shit. You beating him in melee, or you like beating him with all sorts of shenanigans? The boat kiting, the like explosives, traps, all sorts of. That's awesome. Melee only, good shit. Maybe he's having a hard time adapting. I don't even know what the meta is now. I have to go like... Nah, but I say that I'll go check it out, but then like I'll try to log in and play and nobody's on, server's dead. So that's the way it goes. Oh my god, these canaries need to die. Ah! Blue moon. Oh, what up, Braid? Shaking bacon. Goddamn bats. Woo! No, I want this bird first. With the jukes. Dang, that sad PUBG story, man. Dang, get wrecked. Strumming along, man. Strumming along. Everything's good. We were just talking about going pro in another game. We just need to figure out which one. This is Don't Starve. You don't know about Don't Starve? This game's too good. Pokemon Go. This is Don't Starve Together. The goal is to not starve. And basically it's a survival crafting game. Shenanigans. Well, since Abigail's dead. Overwatch? Yeah. I don't know though. It's been dying. Like it was doing really well and then I don't know, it seems like it's kind of been a little all over the place lately. Like if I want like consistent I'd probably go with League, but I'm down to compete in anything. It's just my big problem is finding a team. So I'm just way too lazy. But if I could find a good team for, you know, whatever. Like I was saying, Paladins, League, Overwatch, CSGO even. I mean, I'm down for whatever. League? True that. Well, no. Nah, man. FPS communities are way saltier. Paragon, right on. I was saying I was in the Quake Champions beta. I like it, but I don't know. I don't know if I have the endurance for that game. I'm just... It's like, it's alright. It's not great. There's nothing about the game that's like, that's an awesome new Quake. No, it's kind of like... Yeah, it's kind of all just overall mediocre, but I did like that I was wrecking fools with Gauntlet. I was just going Gauntlet and just charging it. Peeps. It was good times. Yeah, kind of meh. And there's nothing about it that's new. It's kind of same old recycled shenanigans. What season are we? We're still in winter. There's still hope that Deerclops will spawn. Go back out again, see if he pops up. Possibly. Possibly. I've been thinking about getting Siege. I'm like a little late to the game, but I feel like Siege could be a lot of fun. I don't know how the competitive scene is though, if it's like really got much going on there. Look at him sleeping. I can't get too close or he'll knock me out. I think it's when he yawns. If I'm within range when he yawns, then I immediately pass out. Come on, Deerclops. 0 faith. Well, that's fair. In which one? Siege? That's fair. That's true. That is true. But I mean, I kind of feel like that's the case with all games right now. a lot of promise, a lot of not stepping it up. So a little bit hard for me to hold it against Ubisoft, and that's kind of everybody right now. I mean, look at the culling. Heh, heh. Talk about decimating your own community. Next big MMO. Yeah. I don't think I can't even convince myself to invest. There's so many free to play MMOs right now, and I've dabbled in all of them. I think what was it, Skyforge? I think was the most recent one. I tried out. There was another one, Black Desert Online. I think the last one I really committed to was Blade and Soul. Yeah, Blade and Soul is good. But then by the time I got max leveled, I just didn't feel motivated to really like do anything after that point. Yeah, that's kind of all MMOs are kind of like meh. They're not great. I liked, other than Blade and Soul, I like Dragon Nest, and I mean that says a lot because Nexon's typically pretty garbage. But I liked the mechanics, the complex mechanics of it, and the fighting. DST's trying to get me to hop on the Maple Story 2 bandwagon once that thing comes out. I've never been into the super chibi games. But he was a huge Maple Story player back in the day. Nah, man, just give me a soldier and a gun, and I'm pretty much good. Hmm. True that. I think Deer Collapse is not gonna happen. He's breaking my heart tonight. I just wanted him to stomp a bunch of trees for me. Do all this work for me. Bosses never spawn when you want them to. Maybe I'm too close to Berger. Maybe that's why. I'd like to find the culling, but a version of the culling that doesn't basically punish its community. PUBG? Yeah, after seeing you guys playing it yesterday, I was thinking about it. That might be the way to go. Are there tournaments for it yet? I wasn't into it at first too. It's because I got into the, what is it, the alpha? Like, I don't know, half a year ago? I don't know if you guys remember when I was giving away all the keys, because I got a bunch of keys that I gave away to get into PUBG way at the start when they were doing like, yeah, like basically alpha testing. And it was a completely different game back then. It was like basically H1Z1, but super, like 10 times more buggy. People couldn't even get into matches. Yeah. Like, other players didn't even show up. Like, I went into three matches where I couldn't see anybody else until they were dead. Like, all of a sudden, dead bodies would just drop around. But it looks way better now. It looks pretty clean. Some optimization going on. It might run better on my system than H1. I do have problems with game performance with H1Z1. Alright, this year collapse is making me so sad. Yeah, for sure. Damn. Yeah, so maybe it's better if I hold off or at least wait till it goes on like some kind of sale. But if I was to play PUBG, I'd want to like, I would want to compete. I'm looking for a game I could compete in with a team. Like I said, it's time to go pro. Hmm. Right on. Cooking meatballs. Interesting. Yeah, then as it stands right now, I don't know how well I'd be able to run it. So this is my strategy. I'm trying to get a bunch of rabbit tufts, which you only get, it's like a 10% drop rate when you kill these rabbits. So in there I've got, oh shit, it hit me. I've got this thing called a Houndius Shootius. It's like the Eye of Sauron. It shoots lasers at the, oh, I got one. So, but it only will shoot at the rabbits when they're trying to get me. So I have to like aggro them and get them all pissed off. Oh no, this is bad. I'm not holding any more meat. We're cool, guys. We're cool. Alright. I gotta be in here now. So they try to attack me when I'm holding meat. They're like not down for that. But I dropped all the meat from my inventory, so that's why they're not attacking right now, because a bunch of worms are about to spawn to try to kill me. Basically when all the shit goes down. Okay, one of them made it in. Get it! Where are the other ones? Oh ho ho! Come on in, wormies. Oh my god, I died. It's such a tragedy. That is such a tragedy. That's how you die in the game. Fortunately, I have a resurrection amulet. So sad. That should not have happened. Nobody saw that. Ooh, don't be mad at me. Alright, cool. Think, is there another one? Oh, we got them all. James and the Giant Peach. Yeah, it's kind of an interesting art style. Clay is good about their games. I like their style. It's definitely unique. They've got a couple other games out right now. One of them is Oxygen Not Included. Another one is... Actually, I mean, they have other versions of this. There's Don't Starve Together, Don't Starve Shipwrecked. And then I think they're going to be coming out with a game called Hot Lava. And that game I'm actually looking forward to. It's a first person, but it's basically like the floor is lava. It's kind of a cool concept. It's like parkour stunts to avoid touching the ground. Alright, get all my stuff resituated from that tragic event. And again, if I pick up any of this meat right now, I will die immediately to all these rabbits. I'll come back for it. Time to heal up. I just kind of like, I like the freedom in it. That basically I can craft whatever the hell, however the way I want it. But yeah, maybe I'll get PUBG. Either that or I'll just suck it up and get Siege. Even if it's just for fun. Who was I watching? I was watching Ammunition streaming it. Somebody. Really, I would love a game that I could super troll in. That's if it gets bigger tournaments. Yes. Yes, that's absolutely correct. I would love to rock throw the shit out of the game and break it. And then throw so many caltrops that people start crashing out. That's it's kind of my jam. I was saying earlier, that's why I like the game Paladins, because in the they have a survival mode, which is basically like culling. It's 5v5 arena, and as time passes, smoke comes in and pushes you toward the center. And the maps, one of the maps is designed in a way so that people can actually be pushed off the stage itself. And so the character I use is Torvald, and he basically has a gust of when he can like knock people off the stage. It's super trolly. That's my style, man. Dota 2. Again, it's not even about finding the right game. It's about finding a team in any game. I'll learn whatever. I'll learn whatever. But I would need a team that's like super dedicated. I play a bunch of League though. I miss the Halo days. That's when things were good. I'm talking Halo days like even before Reach, like 3 and 2. 2 really. 2 is where it was at. Alright, little cat. Damn straight Halo 2. I used to compete in it. I had a team. It was good times. Same. Exactly the same. And then my stopping point was MLG Anaheim 06. That was my stopping point, and it was all because of a fluke. I ended up in this. I was supposed to be scouted for sponsorship with PMS, I think it was, and my teammate who was supposed to sign us up for Halo, he screwed up on the pre-registration. So we waited in line, and then they cut it off right before us. So we actually did not get to enter. So I missed my opportunity to be scouted. And because of that, then we were just like chilling there. We're like, okay, well, shit, what are we gonna do? So we went there for Halo, and then we ended up there. We heard somebody shouting like, anybody want to sign up for Smash? And so we signed up for Smash. And that's how I ended up in the Smash community. True story. Which worked out. I ended up making a bunch of money, making a living off Smash for something like 5 years. Lockout was so good. And not only that, I could do all the super jumps. I could do the Lockout one, I could do the Ascension one. I would super jump the shit out of those games. Shoot, snipe from way up in the where nobody could even shoot me from, because it's like technically outside of the map. It's good shit. Yeah, Lockout was good. Yes. Nah, but the super jumps though, where you had to like, there was like a crack in the game design, and you would like crouch and move into that like the like game design crack until it rumbled, and then you had to do this like weird jump and land on the specific line, and then it would like skyrocket you up outside the map range. It was awesome. Super broken, super cheating, but so good. But even three, which was less buggy, but I still liked 3. And then I liked Reach, not as much as 2 or 3, but I was still like, all right, you know, I got the jetpack and maps are all right. But 4, man, 4 killed it. Oh, thank you. Do you want the full tour? Basically coming in from over here. You can kind of see it on the map too, but like, so here's, I have 2 cave entries here, and then it's like all the way out here. So here's like the main chunk. I got myself a rock lobster den. They're chilling. This used to be my strategy for killing worms, but I found that the my rabbit area up top is a lot more effective. All the goods. Machines. Bird. This will eventually be more meat racks. It's kind of unnecessary right now, but really it's unnecessary, period. This is kind of like overkill for me, but whatever. Some farms. I got my... Hold on, let me ditch all this meat real quick. Before I get myself killed. Few farms here. Rabbit hutch area here with handy shootiest. This is typically where I fight off worms or if I want to just get a bunch of rabbit tufts. I have got my pig zone, which is completely useless because I learned that they do not chop trees for you in the caves because they're bastards. Scared bastards. Get rid of these while I'm at it. Dun, 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 dun. But they're there. Just chilling. We'll come back for that stuff later. More piggies. More piggies. Up top I've got another section I'm working on right now. It's basically walled in now, but I still need to fix it all up. But this is going to be another rabbit area where I'm going to have spiders in the middle for... Oh, thank you. Shit ton of cobblestone, man. Way too much cobblestone, way too many trees have been chopped to make this all possible. And that's not all. It continues on over here. I've got some individual rabbits. More farms, and more individual rabbits. And then my zoo. Hello, Slurtle. Oh, I have gifts for my Slurtle. Here you go, Slurtle. I've got a monkey. Look at him. He's aggroed. This is gonna be a tall bird I'm gonna have in here. And then, what was I gonna put here? Oh yeah, lizards. And then it goes on. And on and on. And way out here, out in the boonies, is where you have to teleport over to the ancient ruins where the odd skeleton is, because this map is messed up, so the only way to access it right now is to teleport over. I think we did find that there's a tentacle here, so I'm gonna kill that probably soon. Ah shit, I'm freezing. Because that should create a wormhole, essentially, that I could have a better way of getting over there. I don't think you can bring Koalefant down. I don't think you can. You definitely can't bring beefalo, so I'm gonna have to have like a second zoo on the top side for like, yeah, for Koalefant, for beefalos, for bees, whatever other shenanigans I can come up with. Probably have just a bunch of just basic rabbits in one as well. So that's kind of the grand tour. I do like that the way this map happened to be laid out, because sometimes, you know, it's kind of like they're all like small little like pathways and stuff like that, but this cave happened to be pretty like spacious as far as the land areas, so I'm just kind of working my way around. Over here is Florid Postern. I did get lucky, just right north of my cave entrances there is a graveyard with a Maxwell statue, so that's kind of cool, and I'm right next to the Blue Mushroom Forest, of course, because infinite food filler source and good for balancing out the sanity drain. So that's my jam. I'm working on getting to day 3,000. That's my goal right now. So I'm at day 735 out of 3,000. All because I saw some other streamer that was at 3,000. I was like, man, I could get to 3,000 and have a better base than that. So that's my goal. Yeah, looking pretty swag. I also have Bears are just chilling outside outside of my cave entrance, and I use him to chop trees. On previous maps, I've used Toadstool to chop trees, but he's currently spawned really far away, so I'm gonna have to kill him in order to get him to hopefully random chance spawn a little bit closer, and then he could be a good way to chop trees. But right now, looking at where I'm at, he's way the hell down here. There he is, right there. Not useful at all. You can kind of see too here through my blue mushroom forest. I've got a nice cobblestone walkway all the way through there. I will eventually get this path all the way through to the other ancient ruins located aquí. So we got 2 chunks. Indeed. My homie logs into this. So right now, basically it's just me on this server, and I've got two homies. One of them who logs in and does all of the boss fighting for me because I am a pacifist. I'm playing Wendy, who's garbage for fighting. But he is able to solo all the bosses. So he's been currently working on more efficient ways to solo Toadstool. But other than that, for all the rest of them, he's got a pretty good system down. Like we've got Dragonfly, all the lava pits are walled, and yeah, so we've got a pretty good system going. Baby steps. But yeah, as far as base construction, this whole bad boy is all me. So, almost a third of the way through my goal to 3,000. Takes a long time. Takes longer than you think. I think this is the farthest I've gone though. This is the longest I've gone on a single server before just switching or updating or starting a new server so that I could get whatever the new updates were. So this is, I think, the longest I've dedicated to a single server, but yeah, it's coming along. It's coming along. I'm also actually, so far for this one, we're working on a strategy for Queen Bee as well. We're building a million rabbits over by Queen Bee as well, so that in theory we could come up with a way that they could just auto kind of grind it out there without us having to do anything. So it's essentially soloing Queen Bee as well. I think that's one of the harder bosses, Queen Bee and Toadstool, to solo. And that's to say without using gunpowder or other nonsense. But yeah, so checking it out over here. So I got a few going, but essentially I have my rabbit factory is to try to grind up enough tufts to build massive amounts of houses here to deal with. Ooh, don't sting me. With this fatty right here. Yeah. Not much going on the top side right now, but I do have a plan to build out, like I said, a whole area for a beefalo, koala fin, all the goods. Have the most epic zoo. All in good time. I wish there was more stuff that I could bring down into the caves. More like passives. Like like a goat. It would be cool to bring goats down. Not possible now though. So sad. I think I could wall in the oh, so I have a Slurtle. I need the Snurtle. So, but I think that, yeah, it'll just keep expanding out that way. Ba-ba-da-ba. And winter is over. Still kind of looks wintry, but yeah, it's over on the top side, which means I missed out on deer clops. So sad. Ah, modding. No. Keeping everything above board. That'd be crazy though if I could bring like a beefalo and a koalefant and a goat down. Maybe wolves. But that's okay. I have to kind of have the top side if I want to do bees to kind of accompany it. Bees can kind of work in the caves, but it's not really worth it. It's more effort than I'd like to put into it. Ah. Nah. But I actually do almost have an entire... How much do I have? I've 88 gunpowder right now and a whole box of rotten eggs to make more. Getting a little bit of lag right now. What's the things I look for most in building an ideal cave-based map-wise? So first and foremost, it's got to be next to Blue Mushroom Forest. That's like the absolute it must be. That's because there's just, especially because of the sanity drain, just being able to access all the blue mushrooms that spawn in it is way worth it. And you get more blue mushrooms than you do like in the green mushroom area or the red. They don't give as much. Plus free light source, so it's all lit. And then just where I have some kind of like room to build where the cave entrances are. So this really was like the most ideal layout I've gotten, I think, ever. And I've reset a number of times to find good ones. I'm actually pretty lucky because there's two entrances that are a little bit spread out on the top side. Third one over here, just on the other side of the blue mushroom. I've got another one here. So it's pretty good actually. And then this one takes me all the way onto the top part of the map, the farthest north end of the map on the top side. This one takes me right in the middle. These are both kind of right in the middle of the map. Proximity to the ruins is usually not a factor, but again, this was like super ideal because aside from the fact that it's an isolated island, so really the only way is to use this kind of wormhole or to teleport over on these corners here. But it's right there, so that's kind of fortunate. But the other ruins are a little bit farther around. I have to kind of go all the way around for these ones. This is where the ancient guardian is. This is where the skeleton. But if it were farther, I mean, it kind of is what it is. I mean, but I think for me, Blue Mushroom Forest cave entrance, that's kind of in an ideal position on the top side. These are the kinds of things I look for. But again, also just having like room to build. I'm very like OCD as far as like squares and spacing and stuff like that, so those are all nice to have. And then basically what I do is find a good map. And I do reset. Like I have reset if it's just like not looking pretty as far as the layout goes. But if I find one that's good, then basically the first thing I do is kind of like plot out based on the space that there is, how I want to build everything out for the this like kind of like main base chunk. So that's the essentials, right? Like your meat racks, your pots, your fridges, your boxes, tents, and machines. Like that's like kind of the essentials, and then everything else kind of expands out from there. I'm a big fan of dragon fruit farms. Right now it's all carrots because I was trying to I'm making this rabbit tufts or rabbit hutches, but otherwise I'm a big fan of dragon fruit farms. And then from there, it's just kind of like things evolve, right? So for me, the way that this one ended up building out, the first thing I did was build out the rock lobsters because I like having a solution to deal with worms right at the start because they are kind of a pain in the ass, especially in the earlier, like in the first 100 days, they're kind of a pain in the ass. And initially, this rabbit hutch area had the worm had spiders in the middle, so I was getting meat through that and silk and glands. I took it out because I don't need it right now, but again, I'm building up another one of those areas kind of in this upper area here. Yeah, it's got a little bit of everything. I probably, if I had the Gobbler Festival thing for this, but this is a newer map, but if I did, then I would probably also have turkey pens, but I'm not sure it's worth it as it stands right now. Oh, hush. But so right now, like I said, I'm trying to build like a rabbit army. Pigskins are a pain in the ass to get. And so right now, yeah, I mean, and they're not as helpful in fighting. So rabbits are kind of the way I'm going with a lot of it. So, but they're all out and about. Hello. Hello. I can't get them to aggro. They're not coming close enough. There we go. So my Houndius Shootius is basically doing this grind for me. It's not as effective as I thought it was going to be, though. I thought they did more damage, considering they are in Don't Starve, they're non-replenishable. Shooting something. Yeah, this is my cave. Occasionally I spawn guardian trees just to kill all this nonsense for me. Because it's funny. Murder. Murder. Alright, but I'm a little bit bummed out right now. I was trying to spawn deer claps to chop a bunch of trees for me on the top side. I was not able to get him to come out to play. So let me see if I can... get through one more night. bunnies. There we go. To refresh the caves? So the Houndius Shootius you need orange gems to make, and in the normal game in Don't Starve, there's only like, I think it only drops so many, right? So you can only essentially, I think the cap is make 3 Houndius Shootiuses. In Don't Starve Together though, we have the odd skeleton, right? So when you kill him, it resets all the ancient runes, which then essentially resets your ability to get orange gems. Also, you can get them through killing Dragonfly, I think through Klaus Sack? Maybe not. I'm not sure about that one, actually. And then through Tumbleweeds, too. So, I mean, there's a lot of different ways in Don't Starve Together to get more orange gems. Plus, if you use the, what is it? The resource trinket, so that it only costs half the resources and you get through more of it. Houndius Shootius doing some work. Only 2 left. Come on, Houndius. Oh, I'm chilling. I'm freezing. But no, if you go top and then bottom, I don't think it actually resets anything in the caves, because the caves are an independent server. I don't know. I actually don't know for the normal game. I don't know. But as for Don't Starve Together, a lot of the issues with non-replenishable resources are pretty much solved. So like one of them is fireflies, right? So you can see, especially because I'm doing cave base, I have a shit ton of fireflies scattered around you. You can see it kind of back in the main base too. Here, I'll come back. Just kind of show that. So yeah, I've got tons of fireflies all up in here. And those are typically not a replenishable resource. However, with the antlion, that his little spawn in the summer, it's like a little pool on the top side. That has 3 fireflies on it that when you catch them, they do actually respawn eventually. I don't know how long it takes. I think it takes maybe a couple seasons for them to come back. So it's a slow grind, but they are replenishable. So that's kind of nice. Maybe with Shipwrecked. I'm not sure. There's probably some workarounds for it. Okay. Gotta go get all that stuff that's being dropped. Did I get no tufts? Such a tragedy. The drop rate on tufts is so sad. Makes me sad. No tufts. Awesome. Nailed it. So before I got the Houndius Shootius, which I just got like on day like 700 or something like that. But before that was there, I was using worms to kill out rabbits, and I also have the individual pens, so I could take them on one-on-one with Abigail to make it easy. So I was kind of doing some like Jimmy rigged workarounds. Yeah, good times. Good times. There's a few annoyances about having a cave base, though. I think I think summer is the worst. I mean, people say they don't like the spring and the winter because of all the rain. I don't mind the rain as much as the avalanches. Those are really annoying. And so it's kind of like on both cave and top side, right? You have to deal with the heat on the top side. You have to deal with avalanches on the bottom. It's just general annoyance. So I think summer's my least favorite. Summer. Good. But yeah, they keep launching new stuff, so I mean, I'm still learning new things. I did not know that you could have a map that made parts of the ancient ruins actually inaccessible to just walk to, that you had to like either kill the tentacles to create the wormhole or teleport over. Might be a bug, or might just be they just really wanted it to be that challenging. I actually don't know. All the eggs. Alright, I think this is probably a pretty solid point to stop at, so I'm actually going to stop. Ooh, I have been going for 2.5 hours. Rock on. Alright, yeah, I'm going to call it here. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. It's a fun stream. I hope you all have a kick-ass night. I've been streaming pretty regularly, Sunday through Saturday. My times kind of vary. I think I'm going to be slipping back into the late night streams again, so definitely tune back in or shoot me a follow so you can catch the next one. Thanks so much for tuning in. Rock steady.